Moving is often considered one of the most stressful things a person can do.
I think that's true. And when a move goes horribly wrong, several government agencies say they will help you. But as Aid on Your Side's Michelle Mortensen has learned, what they offer isn't much. So she stepped in and helped when others couldn't.
Right. When you're moving from one state to another, which I think all of us here have probably done at one point or another, if it goes wrong, you're supposed to report it to the government, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration to be exact. But it turns out when you do, they really can't do much for you, the consumer. They can penalize the business, they can even shut them down. But if a mover loses all your belongings, the government really won't do anything to help you to get them back. Now, when the Knox family was told this after their recent move to Las Vegas, they really didn't know what to do. Someone in the county clerk's office suggested they call me for help. And once they did, I was on their side.
We try to make it as comfortable as possible.
Dorita Knox is ever optimistic as she gives me a tour of her home. An empty home, except for a few knickknacks and an air mattress.
If she gets in, I'll go up. If I get up, then she goes down.
That's Johnny, Dorita's husband. They moved here in May from North Carolina, taking a few items in their car like this giant bear the movers forgot to pack.
My husband won this for me at Magic Mountain, babe. Yeah.
The chances were very slim, but the last one rolled right in, so we got this guy in.
Their moving truck was supposed to be here in June, but has yet to show up.
Do you have any idea where your stuff is?
Uncle Sam's Moving Company, the company hired by the broker they found online, has literally disappeared.
A mailbox belonging to Uncle Sam's Moving Company is full.
Uncle Sam's, based in Sanford, North Carolina, has a lot of phone numbers, most of which don't work. And the one that does, no one answers. They've held Johnny and Dorita's belongings for 6 months now, much of it irreplaceable.
I got a picture of my dad and me and my sister when we were like 5 and 6 years old, and my dad. I don't want to lose those things. And my husband's mother's Bible. You know, it's just a lot of stuff.
For months, she's turned to law enforcement, state agencies in Nevada and North Carolina, even the federal government.
Hold on a job, that's funny.
But she says they've offered little to no help to get her items back.
Everybody says, oh yeah, that's a shame, but we can't help you. Sorry, miss, we can't help you. Why don't you try this thing? Why don't you try that thing? You know, and you try all these things and everybody gives you the same answer. Sorry.
So for now, she waits on empty promises in an empty house, hoping one day she'll get her pictures, her memories, her life story back.
Since meeting with Dorita and Johnny that day, I had continued to pressure the federal government and state agencies to do something to find their belongings. And I'm so happy to report that all that pestering has actually worked. A few days ago, they sent North Carolina Highway Patrol to find the owner of Uncle Sam's Moving Company. Now, once they found him, they also found all of Dorita and Johnny's belongings. The Knoxes have hired another moving company now to bring their things to Las Vegas, and it should be here shortly. I can also tell you that the federal government is pursuing an investigation into Uncle Sam's Moving Company, and in a few weeks, I hope to be able to update you on the company's future. So
Yay!
I have to say, it brought a tear to my eye.
Nice
I'm not lying.
going.
When I got that call that they had found it,
Yeah.
I thought it was long
bet.
gone.
How
House
about
isn't a
that?
home till
Very
your
cool.
stuff's in it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, thanks.